Hey guys, and welcome back to the United Star. And today we have Prashant to talk about a few signings that, you know, impacted the squad in a manner that just changed our upcoming season. And there were so many dramatic events that happened the season before. So, Prashant, I'll leave it straight to you. Who, according to you, are the most iconic signings that Manchester United have signed?
I think I'm going to name just two. Uh, Number one is Eric Cantona. I don't think that there has been a more iconic player in the English football since Eric Cantona because his signing changed the way we looked at English football. Of course, first he went to Leeds and he created that impact over there. But once everyone thought that this man was unplayable, he had his disciplinary issues, and nobody wanted to sign him essentially because he was such a pain in the dressing room and with the fans, and he was a PR disaster. But Sir Alex Ferguson saw what he had, and he knew that he could build a team around this guy. He knew that Eric Cantona was the missing piece that he needed to win the English league finally, and that is when we signed Cantona for a mere 1.2 million. That's an absolute joke for a player of Cantona's talent. And the way Sir Alex got him and blooded him into the team, he let him be himself on the pitch and off it. Like he didn't try to curtail his natural instinct. And because Sir Alex allowed Cantona the freedom, Cantona also respected that and didn't do as many crazy things as he had done in the past at Man United. But more than that, Cantona helped us win the Premier League for the first time, that is, and then went on to captain the squad as well. And one of the most influential players. He scored brilliant goals, especially, but he really fit or sort of he almost started that Man United legacy of opponents fearing us. The swagger he had with the raised collar and with his sort of emphatic celebrations where he didn't have to say much. He'd just stand there and look around like he was supposed to do this. And that is why Eric Cantona is definitely the most important signing Manchester United ever made, and probably the most important player even to come to the Premier League, because he completely changed the way United looked at football, and he gave us that attitude that, oh, no one's better than us. At number two, someone I feel was very important to sort of get us that 20th league title is Robin van Persie. Signing the best player in the league at the time for 24 million from Arsenal, I think it was the best bit of business that we did in the last 10 to 15 years almost. It's incredible that, he came into the squad on the back of a season that we had lost on goal difference. And Sir Alex Ferguson vouched that he would never let that happen. He'd never let another team outscore him. Well, he was only there for another season, but he kept his promise. Robin van Persie came into the team, just picked up from where he had left off at Arsenal, and gave us that 20th league title and gave Sir Alex the send off he deserved. I know it was just one season, and a lot of people will say that, oh, there are so many other players who've given so much to the club. But in terms of impact, like Cantona had, Robin van Persie had the same impact because he came in straight off the blocks, won Player of the Year, won the Golden Boot that season, combined brilliantly with Wayne Rooney, was basically the focal point of our attack, and especially how much it hurt the Arsenal fans to watch him do everything. And then when he got the Guard of Honor at the Emirates, I think that was just the icing on the cake. They couldn't have been anything better. So I think these are my two players that I think transformed Manchester United. And obviously, I would have to give a couple of special mentions here. Firstly, it would go to Wayne Rooney for the way we bought him from Everton and the performances that he gave Manchester United, obviously ending as the club's record goal scorer, winning the Champions League, winning the Premier League 5 times. He's won everything there is to win with Manchester United, and he captained the team beautifully. And what we do to get a player like Wayne Rooney in the current squad. And of course, then Cristiano Ronaldo. Sir Alex scouted him at a game that was going on and finished the signing before the game was even over. That is the kind of sort of speed we need to work with in the transfer market right now. And what a player he was. He gave us some of our best moments, combining with Rooney, Berbatov, Tevez, who in themselves, both of them, Berbatov and Tevez, were great signings. But Ronaldo, of course, won the Ballon d'Or with United. So he literally was the best player there in the world at that time. So I think these two players deserve a special mention, and Rio Ferdinand as well. But I think the two who had most impact on the team was Eric Cantona for literally starting the Ferguson era, and then Robin van Persie for ending it so beautifully.
I think you summed it up really well, Prasham. And I just want to talk about Eric Cantona. The season before he came to United, he was at Leeds, and Leeds won the Premier League, and we know the rivalry between Leeds and United. So it was essential for him to come. If you look at both the names, Cantona came from Leeds to United, allowed United to win over Leeds the next year. Percy came from Arsenal to United, allowed us to beat another neighbor in Manchester City the next year. So it just goes to show the impact that they've had. And you've mentioned these names, and I'm going to be that deluded Manchester United fan, and I'm going to be like 6 months in. It's Bruno who's going to make us win the league next season. But jokes apart, I think the five names you've mentioned are some really solid players that have really changed and been an integral part of the Sir Alex Ferguson era. And we hope there is a Sir Ole Gunnar Solskjaer era coming, and we have some great names in that as well. So that's about it, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.